All right. Good morning, everyone. Today is May 7th, 2026, and I'm back again. You guys probably saw I wasn't live yesterday, and I already made an announcement in Discord, but yesterday was just kind of a rare a rare day. I missed live trading. Not perfect, and honestly probably needed a day off, but I'm back. I'm back, and I got the screen is now. I'm not gonna lie, I like this setup a little better. And actually, I want to zoom that out. Yeah, this I can tell this is gonna be really nice because now I can always be looking manually for SMTs on my other screen as well. I got SB Pro over here. Um, we got. I'm looking at. We got the trapped whales. We've got the absorption. So delta candles. I got the limit orders in the order book, and Javier was also telling me that I should get as well. There's one other thing I should get, and I'm gonna unplug my mouse so I can go get it actually real quick. I have to get this new indicator on SB Pro. It's called like the heat map or something. And Javier was showing it to me, and honestly, it looks pretty sweet. So I'm just unplugging my mouse for just 1 second. It looks like it should be level 2 heat map, I would think. Let's see if that does it. Calculating heat map. Calculating. It's just loading. Oh, does it only... Okay. Nah, it does show the whole heat map. That's nice. Hey, is it in TradingView? No, it's only in SB Pro. And I can't show this other screen because I actually have a different laptop specifically just for SB Pro now. So I can't really show the screen. But I just got it set up. Perfect. Okay. So, I'm going to unplug my mouse again and then plug it back in. That is going to be possibly helpful. Dang. Alright, well, I'm excited to live trade today, guys. Hopefully, we can have a good trading day. Obviously, as you guys know, I'm simulating my live account right now. I am trading as if it's for real, but it's all simulated just because I am not interested in losing real money. I'm just trading in a simulated version of my live account, okay? It's basically live trading. As far as you guys know or are concerned, I'm trading for real. It's just simulated, okay? And then once I take my live trade or trades or however many trades I take, I will then go over to the paper accounts, which I allow myself to take a lot more trades on those. So let's go ahead and go top down and really get an idea of what we got going on and switch the screen here. So we got to go to looks like let's just start out on the what? We have a lot of time today, so I guess let's go start out on the weekly. So man, there's nothing even to look at on the weekly. I feel like we just keep expanding. I guess actually yes there is. Yes there is. So we can go back and we can actually just kind of frame this whole model from the beginning. We've been watching this model play out for quite some time now, and honestly, we should just go in and really get a glimpse of how many projections we've gone up for this model, and then yeah, because I want to get a good higher time frame idea. because I don't know how much longer this rally is gonna go, and I wanna study it. So okay, this is kind of cool, by the way. You guys see this imbalance and discount? I was talking about this in my Reaper video, but this right here is a nice Reaper gap. Okay, so boom, boom. Should we start on the higher time frame, or should we just go down the low time frame? I don't know. I feel like we got extra time today, so I want to go do some higher time frame analysis, honestly. So let's start with higher time frame, and yeah, that's cool with me. We'll start on a higher time frame. So lots of different ways you can mark it out. You can mark it out as a breaker and fly gap. I'm just gonna specifically be looking at this imbalance in price here, this weekly gap, and I'm gonna just mark this out. So there's your weekly gap, and you can see how the market efficiently delivered that. It came back in, rebalanced it, and then expanded off of it, right? You can see that that was the case right there. So let's go ahead and really frame, since I haven't done this in so long, right? Let's really frame this model here. I haven't done this in a long time, right? By the way, guys, I was coding some more last night, and I have a new thing that allows me to, is it this, or is it, I think it's this actually. So what I'm able to do is I'm able to have dividers between Q1 and Q2 and Q2 and Q3, so that way I can look for those time-based SMTs. And that's going to be super helpful, honestly. So, boom. And then, yeah, you can see how the market used this. We swept out equal lows. I don't know why I'm starting out on the high time frame. I guess I just have extra time, but good morning, Snowman. We're back again, man. We're back again. We keep going. Every day, just a little bit more, a little better, a little more precise. I got better setup now on my other screen, so I can constantly look for SMTs. So if my indicator doesn't catch one, I can see it on this screen. And you know what I was thinking as well is I want to actually, I'll do it later. I'm gonna apply that new quarter indicator that I just coded. I'll show you guys what it is. So basically, this will be really quick. Basically, this thing I need to rename it, but what it does is I worked with Grok to code this, and basically, it's just gonna be plotting out the lines for Q2. Whoops. It's going to be marking out the lines, the vertical lines for the start of Q2 and the start of Q3. And the reason I think this would be helpful is because it allows me to visualize the time-based SMTs a little better, right? Because you want to see SMT between Q1 and Q2. So if there's an SMT with a low here and a low here, I'm able to see that better. And then also, if there's an SMT between Q2 and Q3, well, I'm able to see that better. This is just a new thing that I was working on with Grok, and I think that's going to be helpful. But I should really really move on. I guess, yeah, let's just mark out the model. It's been a long time since I've marked this out. But let's start out with this model here, I guess. It's like, it's so interesting because look how many projections we've gone up. Is that not insane? So that's not the original way I marked out the model. I originally marked out the model like this. Okay. I aligned the weekly with a daily inversion. That's what I did. And the reason I want to look at this first is I want to see where does four projections really put us? Because as you guys know, um, this has kind of been what I've been looking at for a while now. Is we've had, I mean, if you go look at my higher time frame analysis for like weeks and weeks, well, I've been looking at this daily inversion, and I was even all the way back here. I was looking at, okay, four projections puts us all the way up here, right? So even all the way back here, I was looking at this, and whoops. And so I want to kind of figure out, where does four projections really put us? And like we are, I mean, it depends on how you want to mark it out, but maybe mark out from this low here to here. And that, yeah, we're at four projections. So I think we're getting close to the point where, yeah, it's been a good run, but I think we need to probably consolidate or move sideways again. Maybe that's not the case, but sure looks like we've hit pretty far extended. But we'll see. We'll see. Right? So I'm going to have this marked out, and we will get to the lower time frame, but we have plenty of time today, so it's all good. So yeah, plenty of time today. So very happy about that. So we're just gonna, once again, mark out this model like we've been watching for a while now. Obviously, just really nice low resistance highs, and as I always say, when you have that, it's gonna be rocket fuel. It's gonna expand us and continue to go up, or have us go higher, right? And then as well, we'll mark out the true year open here. So you can see why the true year open was helpful, right? You see how we wick down underneath it, and then we go up. And then I think it was also a true week open within that. It doesn't need to be exact. I just want to get it visualized. So I'm gonna do this real quick. True year open. Where is it? Once again, every day a little better, a little better. That's what matters, guys. That's what matters. And then somewhere within here was the true week open of that week. And then we manipulate both. This was amazing. I mean, so cool. And then yeah, we went higher. Four projections. Now, obviously, I measured out the projections a little differently the other time, which once again, it's the way you mark up projections is usually just whatever makes sense given where you would put your stop loss. So from where I entered to where I put my stop loss, I usually just project that out. So if I could project it out from here to here, but I mean, this is fine. So bang. Let's go ahead and put this in I guess the monthly daily. I know it's a weekly PD array, but it's really a daily model. So yeah, definitely getting close to, like, we are getting close to a max extension, possibly soon. Monthly daily model. Yeah, let's jump to the lower time frame now. We're only 5 minutes into the live trading window, and I already got that higher time frame done, which is nice. So, I guess the next thing to look at is we talked about how this was a daily propulsion block, order block, propulsion block, daily fair value gap. The daily propulsion block just boom exploded us higher. So we want to measure out that model. So that's gonna be a daily 1 hour model, and let's move on to that. Right. So we're at the max extension of this model. Of the monthly daily model, let's go to the daily 1 hour. So daily order block, daily propulsion block, and then what? I've already marked this out a billion times, but I just want to frame it again, and we'll get to the low time frame. We will. Okay. Daily order block, daily propulsion block. Once again, using 0.25, as I've said many times, which is just a really good spot on a propulsion block that you want to see get used, right? So that gets used there. Once again, I call this a CI, Chukuk's Glove Impactor is the nickname I gave it. Just a nickname, basically just super explosive point on a propulsion block. All right, boom. So right off of that 0.25. So we're gonna frame now off this daily propulsion block another model. Okay, so daily OB, daily PB. It's pretty cool how spot on I've been with higher time frame analysis since we got that daily inversion. I think I've been pretty spot on with it. So you can just see this is a clear buy model here. Then I would mark, you could use this as a change in state or this, either one, doesn't matter. So all through here is just filling of orders, right? So we just got we will get to low time frame, but we do have two market sells there. Man, the heat map is so interesting. Like you can see where like someone places a big limit order and then they remove it. It's like you with the heat map you can see that. That's so cool. I'll have to pull it up on my other screen so you guys can see it later. But anyway, guys, I have the video on absorption and aggression finally coming out, which is going to be it's going to come out today, and then I have the whale video is going to come out tomorrow, and they are both done. Like I promised, they're both done. Okay. So both of those videos will come out later this week. So there's 4 projections, there's 5 projections, and then boom, right to 8 projections. Would you look at that? There's Dynamis model on the daily aligned with the 1 hour. I mean, guys, look at this. Look at how this repeats in the market on all time frames, all the time. Bang, right? Once again, so 5 projections is interesting. 5 projections is this like, it's this weird situation where we're getting so much like 4 projections is max extension, but 5 projections it's like the like there's a net behind 4 projections. It's like anything, if there's just leftover momentum, it can run up into 5 projections, and that'll happen a bit. But 4 projections is typically what you would expect, right? 5 projections is just really extreme. So yeah, you can see Dynamis playing out beautifully with this daily 1 hour. Beautifully. I mean, guys, you can't deny this. This is incredible, right? Boom. And yeah, there you go. Sell side of the curve, buy side of the curve. Boom. Boom. Okay. So once again with Dynamis, a lot of time you can expect 8 projections or 7 projections, one of the two. Like that, those are kind of where I look at. Obviously, this was just essentially rocket fuel to expand us higher. Let's check to see if there was like a SMT down there or something. It's kind of hard to. Maybe this isn't the best setup because I have to turn my head back and forth. Maybe I should have all 3 of them on top of each other. That might help. I'm figuring out the best way to do this over time. Yeah, I might want to have all 3 on top of each other. So I guess I should be showing my screen. So let's actually do that instead. Let's have all 3 be on top of each other. Okay. I gotta get rid of that indicator there. Alright. So we'll just have NQ on the top and then ES and then YM. I think this is the best way to do it, honestly. Because I can't turn my head back and forth like that all the time. That's not gonna really work out that well. We need to switch the template. So this needs to be, because I don't want all the analysis from my other screen on there. So NQ, ES, YM. Perfect. Look at that soup of True Day open there, huh? That's cool. I'm still trying to go back to see if there's SMT there. But does it really matter? I should probably just move on. What the? I just switched this off of oh my. Oh, it might be. Let's turn off that. What? Okay, I'm gonna have to figure that out later. Okay, I'll just only look at ES and YM then. Sorry guys, I'm still figuring out better ways to do things, so sometimes that takes me some time, but yeah, I think the point I'm trying to get at is this is a buy model. Like, there's probably SMT here. Yeah, I think it was with this low. I think it was. Yeah. So we had SMT there. So let's get to the low time frame. It's been 15 minutes. We just gotta get going. then what's cool is we even had another SMT here. Yeah, so let's just mark this out as a buy model on daily 1 hour. Okay, let's go ahead and put that in daily 1 hour models. Alright, and then I'll also... my mic is in such an awkward spot, and eventually I'm going to have to figure out a better way for this to do this because it's in the way. I can't see, like... I need to figure out a better way to put my mic, a better spot to put it. May 7th, 26. I mean, yeah, it just keeps going up and up and up. So, I'm actually going to copy this and paste it on each of these. I think that's going to be helpful to have that. So I can see Q2 and Q3. I can see both of their lines. That'll probably be helpful. But yeah, what are you guys thinking for today? We are gonna get to low time frame. We're almost there. So S&P soup midnight really nicely. And so did YM, okay? Let's get down to a lower time frame chart here. It's weird. I still have to figure out why the indicator's code is broken, but I have to have both of these on for it to show up. Both this one and this one. It's weird. But dude, I don't know. I'm the one that made it, so I should probably I should probably understand it a little better, but it's all good. Okay. So for the day, right? What could we have going on? It's tricky because it's like it's nothing. It's so weird. We're all the way up in no man's land at all-time highs right now. We really are. So it makes it very, very tricky. Okay, why isn't this? Okay, so I'm wondering, what up, Vicus? How's it going? Oh, forgot to switch my screen back. So I framed out the monthly daily model. I framed out a daily 1 hour model. We're at the point where we're at max extension of all these high time frame models. So I feel like these conditions specifically are gonna be harder because you don't have that real for sure higher time frame direction, I would say. But that's all good. Okay, I'm wondering if there's SMT with the low of Asia or anything like that. Honestly, it looks like we have SMT with maybe with YM. Let me see. Where are you from? I'm from Idaho. Well, I don't. Yeah, basically. We got equal lows. Oh, you know what though? We're forming a bearish SMT with that high. So that's something to consider as well. Okay. I don't think the SMTs are helpful, so let's just get rid of it. Okay. So let's just sometimes you don't really know what to do, you don't know what to mark out, so just start. Just start marking stuff out, right? So obviously the higher time frame wasn't that helpful for me. Which country? United States. Okay. We got equal lows, we got equal highs. All right. That makes things interesting. Midnight souped successfully. You can see how beautiful that happened, right? People say it's random. Bro, tell me how this soup of midnight could be random. How? How? Doesn't make much sense, does it? Oh, you deleted the message. I don't know what you said. As well, I do have my burner account. If I want to take something, but I'm not convinced to take it on the real account, I can just take it on the burner account here. So, I am from India. Nice, man. Like a ton of my subscribers are from India. It's kind of interesting. So, yeah, let's just start with this. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Oh, let me make sure the daily loss limit is set on this. Yep, daily loss limit, locker setting and trading locked. Okay. Let me just double check this one more time. So, I trade on Bitcoin past 1 year. Nice, man. What kind of trades do you make? You should show me. Send them in the Discord, bro. I want to see them. So, yeah, we have equal lows, equal highs. I forgot to check for news. I think it'd be cool to have a giant screen across the top with SB Pro along the whole thing. I think that'd be so sick. I have target 1 hour time frame, so I can take a few days. 18911 bullish, 18560 bearish. 18911. Oh yeah, that would just continue way up there. And then bearish would be 28,560. Yeah, I could see either of those, I guess. Um, What to look at next? What to look at? Let's see if there's like any hourly gaps or anything like that. Maybe 4 hour. Oh, let's see if there's an RTH gap. There we go. So RTH gap will be to the upside. All right. You know what I might end up doing is just just doing the classic waiting for that first center for value gap. I mean that it's hard to go too wrong if you just wait for something obvious off that first center for value gap. I mean, it happens like every day. So but yeah, just gathering information here. Seems like we're about to break through those equal highs. What the? Okay, let's mark this out. Just marking things I notice, honestly. I think we use the imbalance and discount of that. So I'm not really sure yet. Yeah, you got a true session open right here. So the question is, yeah, I'm not sure. Let's just keep watching. Did we end up having SMT down there? This, oh my gosh, this looks like it. This looks pretty undeniable. I'm not gonna lie. Let's try that one though. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Obviously, that's not that is not the case. Never mind. Interesting. Looks like we're using that rejection block. Honestly, these might be low resistant. Any 1 hour gaps? 30-minute gaps, 15-minute gaps. Yeah, it seems like it's like a 15-minute type of gap, something like that. It's not exactly a clear gap. There's a 5-minute gap here. We'll probably take the equal highs. Actually, I don't know, man. That looks that that void looks kind of crazy. Hmm. Giant bearish S&T. It's not looking super clear to me. Once again, low resistant lows, equal highs. I mean, if we inverse this, maybe we start running lower. I think I'm just going to be watching price here. Once again, if I don't really know, I think it's probably low resistance. Might be LRLR, but I don't know because equal highs. We ended up using a rejection block there. That's interesting. I really want to be looking at the whales here. We got a whale that market bought. Yeah, it's really trappy. That's the exact word, because we're trapped. We're trapped between equal highs and low resistant lows and equal lows. That is exactly what it is, Snowman. It's looking trappy, right? I mean, we had 22 and a 40 whale market sell within this consolidation. It might run back up to that. Maybe what ends up happening is this stays high resistant into this 90-minute true open. You know? And we have a imbalance right there. So you're looking at maybe like there could be mean, I don't know. This is kind of. I don't know if there's an obvious Reaper gap or not, really. I don't think there is an obvious one. Yeah, man, I don't know if this is low resistance or high resistance. I'll just mark it out as LC. Right. LC just means liquidity curve, right? Not sure right now. How's the 5-minute look? The 5-minute looks like it inversed this gap. But I don't know, that's not necessarily convincing to me. I guess let's just watch. Let's just watch here. I'm gonna go down the lower time frame. I'm looking at I'm switching the settings so I can see the 22.5 minute dividers. Actually, that's too small. I want to look at the 90-minute ones. Let's look at the 90-minute ones. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, it's not really clear to me at all. I'm gonna just watch. This outside bar is in premium, so that's the issue with. I gotta work on not taking these outside bars that are in premium, right? Kind of feels like a 3-minute rejection block was used here. And yeah, I don't think there's anything obvious right now, so I'm just watching. That looks really obvious to me. Does that not fit in this dealing range perfectly, guys? We swept out liquidity into the high. That's kind of hard to argue against. Like, it seems like we're using this as a dealing range. So, and look, the equal lows are right at the dealing range low. Bro, how do people think gold box not a thing? Like, what? Like, they put the equal lows right at the dealing range low? Like, shut up. Shut up. No. No way. No way. Like, that's crazy. What is this, 81 low? I guess there's other things to look at that I'm not looking at, like new day opening gap, stat map. Let's check other things. We got 19 minutes till the market opens, so yeah, let's check new day opening gaps. Well, the problem is we're all-time high, so there's not really gonna be any new day opening gaps, to be honest. So actually, that doesn't work. I think I would just wait for the first minute for value gap here, because it's just not really obvious at all right now. Yeah, you have a 3-minute rejection block. I mean, lots of generated liquidity below. It will run this. It will. Right? It's gonna run this. It's just like, when? And it'll likely, when this happens, it'll likely be rocket fuel to expand us to this dealing range low. Huh. You have an outside bar here. Wouldn't be surprised if that takes us up to the equal highs. We did not soup the true open, though. It's not that great of a trade, honestly. I'm just showing up every day. I'm learning. That's the important thing, right? We have a 3-minute rejection block. Once again, we kind of use the midpoint of it. We might use the midpoint of it again. I mean, look for SMT with this high. That's what I would say. We also might, this is an interesting idea, but you know what could happen is Dark Phoenix, where we soup the rejection block. Right? That actually could happen. It would give us partial London SMT. I'm just gonna mark out the idea because I think it could happen. Where maybe we get SMT and then it's Dark Phoenix. Right, soup of a rejection block. Someone put, that's interesting. Someone put a limit order at a price level, then removed it. Is a soup of the equal highs with SMT above the rejection block. So Dark Phoenix. You could have used this as a Reaper gap if you wanted to. And then you have a 15-second inversion off of it. And now we finally did. Oh, we souped the true open. There, that explains it. We souped the true open on ES. So that's why. Man, what are you guys thinking right now? I'm not super sure at this right now. I don't know. I'm gonna be watching absorption. I'm gonna be watching yeah. I might clean up the chart a little bit, right? Because I really don't need all these words. I mean, all this is all one giant liquidity curve. If it dumps, it might dump even past those equal lows and void into this. Man. We got an RTH gap down there, so. But it's like it's not bearish. 3-minute outside bar formed here. It just might be high resistant, right? If it's high resistant, well then we're looking at a propulsion block. But once again, it's like I don't know. Maybe if we had an absorption above here. This outside bar, it's possible it delivers us lower. It's not that clear to me, really. I'm waiting for that first presented for value gap whenever we get it. 8 minutes till market open. Yeah, I'm just watching. Could stay high resistant. Then we might go fill the RTH gap. We've inversed this. I wouldn't be surprised if this trade played out. Or at least to the equal highs. We just formed the new True Open. Alright, the new True Open just formed. So five minutes till the market opens. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Um, whoops. Actually, you can't even see my face. So, 4 minutes till market open. Yeah. I can execute on the sim account, on the burner account as much as I want. You know, this outside bar could play out, but it's in premium into the rejection block. So, I mean, you remember that trade yesterday, right? So this did play out here to these equal highs. It didn't look terrible, but you can't. I don't like being situations where you get stuck between these equal lows and equal highs and low resistant lows and low resistant highs. It's just not, well, not low resistant highs, but you know what I mean. It's just not ideal. 927. So something I've learned about the Cantina kill shot is you really have to be careful when the outside bar is forming, because the low time frame Cantina kill shot might close in one direction, but the higher time frame one ends up closing the other way. So you really do have to be careful with that. Yeah, this actually will probably be really nice if we get this change in state. For sure taking it on the alt account. Wait, I just realized it didn't close. I thought it closed. Okay, I'm for sure taking it on the alt account, so. The burner account. Hey, I was right about the Dark Phoenix, okay? The Dark Phoenix, that was real nice. So far. Oh, dang, it stopped out. It shouldn't have. Okay. Market just opened. We're about to get Cantina kill shot, so I'm gonna get this, take this if we get it. Dude, I don't want to get another trade where I mess this up. So I'm gonna wait. We might sweep the high again. Yeah. It's not really undeniable. It depends how it closes, I guess. Hey, that doesn't look bad. I'm taking it on the all account. Not work out. Once again, nothing worth it to take for real. It's just yeah. I don't know. It's very trappy, like I was saying, right? Um. Oh, let's check SB Pro. So market seller, 45 cons. That actually might be bullish, and this looks like manipulation with SMT. And we might end up using this as a as a Reaper gap right here. Yeah, I like this as a Reaper gap. Oh, you can't see my screen. This might deliver us higher. And then you're looking at the RTH fill as target. That's where I will target. $791.25. Looks like we're breaking old highs here. You got a Reaper gap getting back tested and used. Do we have the first line for value gap? No? Okay. Yeah, I'm going to need another screen for SB Pro because I keep switching back and forth between Tradovate and SB Pro on that. And I probably shouldn't be. But yeah, there was a whale of 45 cons that sold and a whale of 23 cons that sold. So it was kind of like, seemed like we were getting a low time frame buy model there. Now, the thing is, we just hit midpoint of the RTH gap. That actually might be where I'm going to actually just take profit there on that. Because I actually don't necessarily think that we're going to go through it. So, I actually think that, yeah, I don't think we're going to get through that gap. Now we're looking at somewhat of a 90-minute SMT. Actually, not somewhat. Certainly a 90-minute SMT. And we just finally took the equal highs. And I would consider this a 15-minute implied gap. So we're looking at 15-minute gap here. So this is going to be it right here. So we're going to want to look for a 1-minute change in state down. Or a 30-second.
Order filled.
We reached up to get that true open there.
Order
Oh,
filled.
what? So it didn't hit my stop loss, but it liquidated me. That's frustrating. I guess let's just take it on the other account then. I'm still in it. This if this hits TP, then I am, yeah. Just I don't know. It's just frustrating because anyway, this is gonna be my trade. So if this hits, I'm gonna count it because it should have been. I should have done 3 cons, I guess. Okay. Um. Okay, I'm gonna switch to sim.